What Really Happened to Phyllis Coates, star in Superman and the Mole Men? Phyllis Coates was born Gypsy Ann Evarts Stell on January 15, 1927, in Wichita Falls, Texas. Coates was the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Jack Stell. After graduating from high school in Wichita Falls, she went to Los Angeles, California, to study at UCLA. Coates is listed as Gypsy Stell among the alumni of Los Angeles City College. Coates married director Richard L. Baer in 1948. They divorced in January 1949. She married jazz pianist Robert Nelms in 1950, gave birth to a daughter, and divorced in 1953. She married director Norman Tokar in 1955 and gave birth to a son in 1957. She was married to Dr. Howard Press from 1962 to 1986, during which time she gave birth to another daughter. Originally billed as Gypsy Stell, Coates was allegedly discovered in 1943 by vaudeville comedian Ken Murray in a Hollywood and Vine restaurant from whom she learned comic timing. On July 13, 1944, she began her work with 20th Century Fox, after receiving a 7-year contract with an option. She subsequently appeared as a dancer and a comedian in skits for 10 months in Blackouts, his racy variety show. Along with Murray and other comedians, the show included showgirls, tap dancers, bird acts, and Marie Wilson as the stereotypical dumb blonde. She performed as one of Earl Carroll's showgirls at his Earl Carroll Theatre. In 1946, she toured with a USO production of Anything Goes. Coates signed a movie contract with Warner Brothers extending from 1948 to 1956, and she co-starred with Georgia Hanlon as the title character's wife in the studio's Joe McDoke's short-subject comedies. She acted in film serials including Jungle Drums of Africa, Gunfighters of the Northwest, and Panther Girl of the Congo. Her film career also included roles in Girls in Prison, I Was a Teenage Frankenstein, Blood Arrow, Cattle Empire, The Incredible Petrified World, The Baby Maker, and Goodnight, Sweet Marilyn. In 1952, she guest-starred with Brad Johnson in How Death Valley Got Its Name, the first episode of the anthology series, Death Valley Days, hosted by Stanley Andrews. When in 1953 it was possible to film more Superman episodes, Coates was already committed to another series. Noel Neill, who had played Lois Lane in 2 Columbia Superman serials, in 1948 and 1950, replaced Coates. With the death of Noel Neill on July 3, 2016, Coates became the last surviving regular cast member from the Adventures of Superman TV series. She was cast on The Lone Ranger in 1953, and then again on that popular series in 1955. She appeared in the 1954 Death Valley Days episode The Light on the Mountain. Next was cast in 1955 as Madge in the CBS sitcom Professional Father. In 1955, she portrayed Medora de Moore in the 2-part episode King of the Dakotas of the NBC Western anthology series Frontier. In 1956, she was cast in the episode God in the Street of another anthology series, Crossroads, based on the lives of American clergymen. That same year, she appeared in a second religious drama, This Is the Life, as Betty in the episode One Killed Lieutenant Hartwell. She was also cast in 1956 as Marge in the episode Web Feet of the military drama Navy Log. She guest-starred in David Janssen's crime drama Richard Diamond, Private Detective. Phyllis Coates was cast as the widowed Mary in the 1959 episode, 1 in 100. In that episode, Michael Forrest played cavalryman Larry Brooks, who is escorting pioneers across peaceful Indian country. The party runs into a lack of water as Brooks becomes attracted to Mary. In a 1964 episode, The Left Hand is Damned, hosted by Ronald Reagan, she portrayed the kind-hearted saloon singer Dora Hand of Dodge City, Kansas. In 1958, Coates played the mother, Clarissa Holliday, in all 39 episodes of situation comedy, This Is Alice. She made guest appearances in 3 episodes of Perry Mason, The Case of the Black-Eyed Blonde in 1958, The Case of the Cowardly Lion in 1961, and in The Case of the Ice-Cold Hands in 1964. In 1961, she was cast as Elizabeth Gwynn in the episode The Little Fishes on CBS's Rawhide. Coates guest starred as well on 3 episodes of Gunsmoke between 1958 and 1964. Coates' Superman fame has obscured the fact that she was one of Hollywood's most consistently employed actresses of the 1950s and 60s. She freelanced steadily, appearing in numerous low-budget features, many of them westerns, as well as serials, and a steady stream of TV appearances, both as a regular in several series and as a guest cast member in others. All this was in addition to the McDoke shorts, in which she continued to appear until Warner Brothers discontinued the series in 1956. Arguably, her best-remembered films of the 1950s, perhaps owing to their being those in which she has a substantial role, and being among the few that have been preserved so that they are available today on home video, are Blues Busters with the Bowery Boys, in which she has a musical number, Panther Girl of the Congo, a jungle serial in which she starred, and I Was a Teenage Frankenstein. In the 1960s, when it became clear that Adventures of Superman would continue to enjoy great popularity in syndicated reruns, far beyond the end of its production in 1957. The mid to 1960s, however, she had settled into a comfortable semi-retirement. One notable role was that of the mother of the female lead in the 1970 film The Baby Maker, directed by James Bridges, the lover and production partner of Jack Larson, who had remained Coates' good friend since they worked together on Adventures of Superman. Time is so cruel it takes away our youth, in exchange for memories, more mature people, that's the rule. Phyllis Coates is currently 93 years old. Really impressive. Thanks for what she gave.